mainstream and independent. But the way it was closed was that independent film started answering the call about money. It started to make money. So the studio said, ooh, well, it's no longer a government grant project. This is something that can fit in. So it's become. Then the next thing, you have studios trying to kind of buy companies that are independent to control them.
Right. How do you stop all that?
Well, you can't stop some of it. Or the way it actually stops itself, because if those little companies, this has been going on for 30 years, a movie like Easy Rider would come along, and the studio would say, ooh, we have to have a subdivision in our studio that gives seed money to those kinds of projects. Right. That lasts as long as the project doesn't make money, about 2 years. Right. Now, if they'd had a lot of little Easy Riders coming along that made money, then that division would still be alive. But as soon as they had 2 or 3 or 4 films that did not make money, they closed that shop fast. Yeah. So that's been kind of an ongoing history they usually try to control, and I understand. They try to control something so it doesn't end up threatening them.
We're here in Sundance. One of your most memorable roles, I mean, there's so many of them, but one of them was the Sundance Kid from Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. He was an outlaw. He was a rebel. Do you still have some of that in you, the Sundance Kid?
You still have a lot more. It's a miracle I got through school, as a matter of fact. But
why is that?
Just the way it was. I can't answer for why I was the way I was, but I always had trouble with rules and over-discipline thing. I believe in discipline. I think it's fabulous now. But I just always had a hard time. Had it not been for athletics, I don't know what would have happened. Or art, being a painter, I don't know what would have happened. But I don't think anymore. I think gotten older, but I suspect it's true. I still bridle a little bit when I see too much formula or too much control, trying to say there's only one way to do something. That's hard for me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Redford.
You're welcome.
You still have an incredible smile.
Thank you. You had a good one.